Welcome back to Epic Tavern. We're picking up exactly where we left off. Last time we had a bunch of rats being reanimated under the tavern, and we met the nutty necromancer that was doing it, and we resolved the issue. Let's see. I think we're okay. But a little bit of fairy water would probably be advisable. Running a little low there. The porridge and the kebabs actually could also use a little refresh. Or the kebabs are expensive. Porridge. There it is. There we go. All right. No more ribs or kebabs. Need to sell some of that stuff. Heroes grow in power. Barbarians having a good day. Good day. Think we should go 2 on the melee weapons and 2 in survival. Orcish assassin. He's 2. So he's really down in this area for us. I think 1 on each is where to go here. All right. Dwarven Cut Purse is looking to get hired. We don't have any more spots on our roster. Flame Tongue is getting close to being recovered. Oh, that's EXP leveling up. Okay, I think we could stick with those 3. Might pull Flame Tongue from the from recovery if we find something worthwhile. A quest with some money in it.
Huh?
Ramsey. Personal info. You may not know it to look at me, but I was once high-ranking figure in the Thieves Guild.
Huh?
Okay, 2 failures in a row. Level 1 human tactician. Absolutely no skills. We are not hiring you.
Oh.
Holy moly. The tavern mood is negative. Come on, 75%. There we go. 70%. 1 in a row. 1 in a row. We got a quest over here. Never a finery winery. The elves of the Renaissance Winery in Arden Town are open to the possibility of having their exclusive elven wine sold at the Sleeping Trout Inn. Send your most tactful crew to negotiate a deal. Okay. Sounds expensive, by the way. Dwarven Survivalist. Or let's talk to our guy. We had just captured a Marrowsucker outpost, and victory was in our sight when we were betrayed from within. Okay, yeah, he's telling a story. when he was 4 years old, 2 years in his training. Serve. All right. Man, I cannot find a chain to save my life here. What do you got going on? Welcome. I was on my way to volunteer at the orphanage, but I took a wrong turn. All right, buddy. My uncle Bearfang betrayed our clan, killing my father and leading us into the Marrowsucker ambush. The adults were slaughtered and the children taken as slaves. Okay, well that story escalated quickly. Let's get a roll here. We gotta find a chain. 65%. Sheesh. That was some bad luck. So we could negotiate or we could do some combat. Let's negotiate. See if we can get access to the finery winery. Our paladin is our highest level tactician. But we'll send everyone. Just in case something else goes down. So we're out to negotiate a deal for some high-level elven wine. Party receives 13 experience. A bard sends the heroes off with a rousing rendition of a ballad. The adventuring party that didn't die horribly. Little on the nose, but okay. Before heading out to acquire new wine racks, the heroes poke around in the cellar to see how much space they'll have to work with. Check this out! Calling the assassin over to examine the goblin height locked door behind... Wait, a locked door hidden away behind the stairs. Grabs his lockpicks. Okay, so we've got a mind puzzle. Dilgrim's level is low for this quest, but he's our best bet. He's really our only shot. These two together can't do it. So we need our best option resulting in success. Whew. He not only did it, but he did it splendidly. Support and support. Doug fiddles with the lock for several minutes and is on the verge of giving up when he tenses suddenly and locks click. They pull open the tiny door, revealing a magically illuminated room beyond. Before Grunson can stop him, the assassin crawls through the opening. Crawling through the low door under the stairs, the heroes enter a room that somehow has a full ceiling height. On a table within sits a magnificent longbow and a gem that projects a holographic image of Lycia Ravager. Oh, okay. Catrus gasps quietly as the famous ranger turns to address the heroes. Interesting. My dear child, beyond you will find a series of barriers. Once per week, you may attempt to breach one and claim the artifact or information contained therein. For crossing the first barrier, I give you Siren Sting, my first bow. Return in 1 week and not before the holograph flashes and is gone. Now I've got to keep track of the days. No, that's cool though. Mind puzzle. Why are we a mind puzzle? 16 points on a mind puzzle. Still, these two can't do it. This guy can do it all by himself. Let's go precision. Dungeon rolls 31 base plus precise while inspired. 129% equals 54 versus 44 and performs well. The heroes eye the 3 doors along the far wall, each glowing with a faint aura. They ultimately decide not to push their luck and to wait a week as instructed before exploring further. They head out to acquire the wine racks, their minds on the mystery room beneath the tavern. Siren Sting. That's a cool name for a bow. A figure stands on the road, blocking the path of the party. His face is indistinct, almost blurred. The sword in his hand is real enough, though. He's got a sword. Or a sword. We're just getting into some old-fashioned combat here. The stranger's face shifts and blurs even in death. But we won. That's far enough, snaps a tall elven man carrying a staff whose serpentine head turns to regard the visitors. What's your business with the Renaissance Winery? We gotta negotiate. We're friendly. We're pals. You should be able to knock this out all on your own. Precision, 75% chance at 30. Excellent results. Everybody else roll support. Your wine is the finest of all of Lore, and we're hoping to work out a partnership with our new tavern. After a brief negotiation, the elf reluctantly agrees to stock the bar with elven wine. Heading back. Panic screams are heard in the distance. Hurrying forward, the heroes spot an orc hanging over a pit of spikes. The rope suspending him is badly frayed and on the verge of snapping. This is a mind puzzle situation. Our mind puzzle stats are horrendous. You are our only hope. Whew. I was kind of worried there for a second. Let's have you support roll and support roll. The heroes rush to rescue and cut down the suspended orc. Grateful, he leads them back to his cabin and prepares a small feast in their honor. Hey, we gained some spirit. And we got well rested. While discussing when they should break for lunch, the adventurers spot a colorful roadside tent up ahead, showcasing the wares of a dwarven blacksmith. Emmerich Iron Fist. Should the heroes rest or shop for weapons? Shop for weapons. While discussing... Welcome! Waving the heroes into his tent, you're just in time to check out my latest creations. Unless it's a trap. I don't see anything else I can do here. Oh, it's week 2, so we won't go back into the room until week 3. Forge onward. Which of Emmerich's weapons should the heroes purchase? Fire Slinger Wand. Gladius of the Pit Fighter. A Jagged Battle Axe. No stats, just have to go by name, huh? Our paladin doesn't have any weapons, but not really made for melee combat. But more combat, the better, right? I'm gonna go with the jagged... Well, Fire Slinger's Wand. Is that a... Fire Slinger, and we have a Fire Mage. That's calling my name. Let's go with that one. The heroes purchase the fire slinger wand and immediately start bickering over which one of them shouldn't be trusted with fire. Alright, continue. I'm ready for a cold pint and a warm bed. I think we've earned it after this trip. Actually, it was a pretty good trip. Well, it's supposed to be just negotiating. Turned out it was a pretty good trip. We got a lot of experience. Pulled back some stuff. Got 2 weapons. All right. We're all healed up. Looks like our stock on all of our stuff is good to go. Oh, we've got a new slot for the menu. Zero elven wine in stock. 15 plus 15% base serve chance. Interesting. Do we put it on the menu if it's not in stock though? Let's do 10 scorpion shots. And then we'll manage the elven wine. 7 servings for 75. 5 servings for 75. That's high end. Let's go with that. Okay. I think we're okay. Heroes grow in power. 6 skill points. That's 5 skill points. Let's do 2 puzzle. Well, let's do 3 puzzle. Whoop, whoop. And then all the way down like that. And then let's go in here and let's check out our fire mage. Is that, did we buy a weapon or an accessory? Fire slinger's wand, plus 5 fire magic. I mean, that choice is clear. So we have a bow that really no one in this party should use. I guess we can give it to this paladin. Increase her ranged weapon skills. All right, we currently don't have any room for the roster, so I'm not going to click on that hiring option. Let's talk to this new dwarf. See if we can get a service, some service chains going here. 60% sparkling water. 65% chicken wings. Oh, so close. So very close. Let's see here. 85%. 90%. try a different starting point. Sheesh. New quest. I heard this from a talking cat. Get the funk out! There's a foul odor. Easy for me to say. There's a foul odor emanating from the newly cleared cellar. Thick layers of mold pollute the air, and there's a particularly large patch of goo in the corner that appears to be moving. Sheesh. Orcish assassin. I would really like to upgrade my tavern level here soon. But I need to get some full chains going. Oof, 45%. Let's keep our bonus. I spent 8 years in captivity, but not all in a cage. The Marasuckers trained us as slaves for an attempt at running the Razor Gauntlet to earn our freedom. I never told anyone this, but never mind. Now that's a service chain. 75%. Ugh. Phew. That was a good one. Inspired, well rested. Con artist is high on the social skills. 96%. 85. 70. 75. Hey, 2 full service in a row. I got 1 RP left, or 1 action point left. I don't want to hire you. I mean, I do, but I don't have room in the roster. So we're going to focus on this 110% chance. %95 chance. 80. 85. 70's on the edge, but let's do it anyway. Oh. So close to tavern upgrade. Get the funk out or the sting? I think we should stick with kind of these lower level quests that we can totally completely dominate. Yeah, look at that power compared to the requirements. A foul odor emanating from the newly cleared cellar. Let's figure it out. That and some moving goo. So it's interesting. You have to chat with the patrons to find out about new quests. That takes action points. You also have to get those chains going to make money. The party has left the Sleeping Trout Inn. Lightning fleck storm clouds flash in the distance. If we keep a good pace, we should beat the rain. Heroes wrap dish rags around their face to help block out the toxic fumes as they head downstairs to confront a decade of accumulated crud. All right. We've got a lot of options here. 3 chances. Let's have you go balanced, successful. Everyone else go to support. Murgrin, don't! Grungeon says just as the fire mage unleashes a torrent of flames at the creepy crud, filling the cellar with foul black smoke. After a few hours of airing it out, the worst of the stench is gone by opening time. Two merchants argue in the public market. Brave heroes, the old merchant calls. Will you play arbiter and decide our feud? Continues around without breaking stride. Unless you're a mug of ale, I'm not gonna say... I got nothing to say to you. Okay, it's not very hero. Oh, well, you're the assassin, so that's okay. That's okay. I don't have an option. They just get 9 experience straight up and down. Well rested, inspired, lots of EXP, and we cleaned out the crud, even if we did almost suffocate. Let's see. We could probably order some sparkling fairy water. It does take a day for it to arrive. Let's put an order of that in. We didn't sell any scorpion shots. Wine cellar level 2 is available for purchase. Your level 2 wine cellar allows your tavern to stock up to 5 beverages. Okay. What do we have here? Wine cellar level 2? Ooh, we're almost out of money. That was actually our last chunk of money. Let's make sure that we make some money this time around. 90% on chicken wings. 70% on porridge. Brrr. There was some conversation to be had here. Grunson's still talking about his personal life. Marosuke was the worst kind of monster, but I learned a lot from her. I became an accomplished tracker and hunter. A level 1 human, shaman. Let's serve what you want there. Porridge. 90% failure. Come on. Come on. Survivalist. 85% chance to succeed. And we found the 15% that's the failure. 90%. Let's do that. Come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, I think we're doing something wrong here. We're just rolling 2s and 5s on a D100.
Oh.
Ooh, all those rolls are too low. Too low. Let's work it out with a con artist here. 95%. 60%. Ugh. And we're gonna stop. I want my bonus rep so I can level up the tavern. Ah, we did. Okay, so we can hire someone else now. Let's check these 2 quests. Takes action points, but it just so happens I know of some folks in need. The walls of the Sleeping Drowned Inn are rough shape, supporting an impressive collection of mystery stains and dating back years to when your folks used to hang here. There must be some sort of grisly shortcut to clean up. Isn't that why we tolerate wizards in the first place? Pay a visit to the magical token. Alright. Another quest. A well-dressed nobleman enters, scroll in hand. The R-Town Archery Tournament is upcoming, and I was told adventurers convene here. He says, looking around disappointingly at the shoddy interior. On the off chance anyone in this hovel is a capable archer, there are still openings available. Marksman Sextant. Difficulty 16. Yeah, let's chat a little bit here. So we could add a level 1 cut purse. Truly level 1. Or we could add a survivalist. Where are we weakest? We are kind of weak on the survival side of things. We only have 1 person that's really good at it. We got 2 good people here. We also are lacking in social skills. So that's good to know. Let's see. We've got 1 action point left. I think we should probably talk to someone. Social skills on the cut purse. It's kind of where I'm leaning. Didn't take an action point. I hear your wine is nearly palatable, and that's plenty good for me. Alright. Just getting to know some folks. And I think we're set. Our new cut purse. Chain armor, weapon. Negative space, which adds to lore. Stealth. Oh. Locks and traps. Fire mage. Okay, she already has something. 5 lore. Alright, so I guess you get the negative space necklace, which is actually a cool name for a necklace. What are you missing? You don't have any armor. But we don't have any armor. You don't have any accessories, but we don't have any free accessories. And we just saw that we don't have any free accessories. So we are good. Alright. Let's also... Facilities, infirmary... I think these are all maxed out. Let's last call this. All right, so we have someone new. We probably should feather them in. So we can... I want to get the doctor thing done. Long shot. That promises an item. Level 1 will just get you in the mix for... Actually, you know what we should do? Let's set it up for everyone else. So, Fire Mage. It's a huge chance on that. I think we're pretty good if we just go with the Fire Mage. Then we put in the person we want to bring along for experience. That gets us some leadership. Now we just need some survival skills. We've got a pretty good shot at this. Go forth! The birds whistle a chill for morning tune. Shut up, can't you see we're hungover? She actually lost some spirit, which is basically mana in this game. A cloaked figure stands in the shadow of the Mage College, claiming to be a student. They request the heart of a virgin for a friend. No? How about no? Support, support, support. That's a lot of failures. Margaret goes into town, buys the heart of a pig, and sells it to the kid for twice what she paid. They never said what species the version had to be, the Fire Mage laughs to herself. Good point. Alright. We actually made money on that deal. The heroes registered to compete in the archery tournament and watched the early competitors. Famous adventurer Artemis Bornwright hits 2 bullseyes and narrowly misses the third. It will take a perfect score to beat him. 18. Don't I have the Siren Sting? I wonder if I brought it. Precise, got it. Cautious, support, and support. Grunson finds his zone and delivers a trio of beautiful shots, scoring 2 bullseyes and nearly a third. Oh wait, I already read that. Well, we got it done. The party approaches a large stone with various holes and notches in it. Carved into the base are a series of circles and lines and a seemingly indecipherable code. This is a mind puzzle. We really only have one shot at this. Well, these two could combine their efforts to get it done. Almost. Catris recognizes the whistling sound coming from the holes. The paladin climbs the giant instrument and directs the party to cover different holes to produce different notes. A melody emerges, and the chest becomes available. Ooh, that's kind of neat. As the heroes pause to rest, they spot a colorful roadside tent up ahead. Famous magician Murloc the Mysterious has just taken stage. He's looking for a volunteer. Volunteer! Grunson can stop her. Catris rushes forward to volunteer while being sawed in half. In quotes. The paladin gets a peek at the clever engineering involved in the trick and gains a valuable new skill. Hey! +1 level in engineering. Neat. Forge onward. Only thing better than a road trip is when it ends, Grunson says they approach the end. Enter the tavern. And we're done. Common chest. 30 gold. Pure money is good money. As always, we'll favor the party. The heroes stunned defending champion Artemis Bornright with a brilliant performance. They collected their winnings and headed home. While the Cavalier whined to the judges about some imagined infraction. Hey, we did it right. Nothing needs repair? That's nice. We are not selling scorpion shots. I mean, they are just not selling. Let's offer a little elven wine. It's expensive, but heroes grow in power. Oh, great. This guy we brought along to level up his skill is leveling up his skill. Let's see. He's tied in survivalist and social. He's got lots of different mind skills, but none of them are particularly outstanding. I think we're going to go big on acrobatics. Our mind skills are pretty good right now. Catress leveled up, our level 4 paladin. She's our #1 leader in social skills. Wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of a backup in the medical field. So we'll go 2 medic and then 1 each social. Okay, what do we have? Another barbarian. Well, we've got all full on barbarians, I think. Make some money here. Why are you asking for something you don't want? And you did it twice. Thatch, what I call roofing. The roof has a few holes, well, more than a few. Patrons are starting to complain about their drinks being watered down. It's about time to send someone up there and fix it. Fair enough. Welcome to the inn. A level 1 sapper. Ooh. What's up with you? Combat, mind puzzle, and engineering. Alright, interesting combination. Man, I am having a heck of a time. %105% chance. I like those odds. 90% chance. 85% chance. Let's stop serving. I want my reputation bonus. We are established. Let's get some chatting going. You don't hear a lot about the heroes coming from Orthalis? Heck, you don't hear about Orthalis that much anymore. And we got a lot of people wanting to chat. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. Okay. Bug hunt. Some oversized bugs took out a farm to the east. slamming a royal decree on the bar with mug rattling force. Slamming a royal decree on the bar. There's a hefty bounty for bringing one alive for study. Who wants to split the reward with me? Okay, I like this idea. I never heard any formal training as a survivalist. I've never had any formal training service, but I lived through a childhood in the Badlands, which is basically the same thing. Yeah, I hear you. Let's start with the shaman. See if we can get something going. 96%? Scorpion shot, that's good. Sparkling water. Can't seem to click on that, though. Oh, I didn't end it, so I ignored it, which is bad. Ah. The two requests were right on top of each other. I couldn't click on one of them. Level 1 bug off. Capture a bug alive, huh? Or we go for the doctor. I think we should keep training our new guy. Grunson's definitely going. All right, so this is a mind puzzle. Let's make sure we have our mind folks with us. So you're a specialist in the mind area. I think we'll take you and you. But this is particularly a mind puzzle. All right, let's undo some of this. Okay, Grunson's going, so we've got survivalists and combat. Yeah, we should probably take both of our mind folks. And then we'll take our cut purse because we want to train them. That means very little social interaction. Hopefully this won't take a lot of social. Go forth! Alright, they often want to try to beat the storm. An eerie town appears out of the fog around the party. Subtlety. Lots of options for subtlety. You failed. You did it. We'll keep your rolls ready for next time, and we will continue. Arriving at the glade, Grunson peers at the farm from the cover of the tree line, creating creatures resembling overgrown ants scurry around. The largest bearing scorpion-like tails. Those things have got to be 5 feet long, the barbarian mutters. We're going to earn our money today. Continue. As Grunson begins assembling his trap, he looks up at the others. So, who wants to be the bait? Subtlety yet again. New guy should be the bait. Be precise. You can do it. Perfect. Support, support, and support. After drawing the short straw, Grunson lures one of the giant... Wait, Grunson? Lures one of the giant bugs toward the glade and into the cage trap, which snaps shut behind him. The heroes toss it on a cart and begin hauling. Looking back over their shoulder, Grunson says, "Let's get it back to the tavern before the others notice." It's a good plan. Murgle is hit from behind and feels something cold go down the back of her charred pyromancer robes. The fire mage turns just in time to see a second snowball come flying at her. The fight is on. Snowball. It's a befriend type situation. We don't have our primary leader with us. Okay. The new guy got it done. The fire mage stoops down and pats a fresh snowball. Morgau hucks snow until she is the last humanoid standing. Children swarm her, asking how she learned to throw like that. A lovely assistant. As the heroes pause to rest, they spot a colorful roadside tent up ahead. The famous magician just... Oh, I think we're going to volunteer every time, right? More spirit is, like, not as good. Oh, so that was a downside. Before Grunts can stop her, Tissima rushes forward to volunteer. The magician makes her disappear. No, seriously, no one can find the cut purse. Hours later, they eventually find an exhausted cut purse wandering in a nearby swamp. Valuable time is lost. Okay, so maybe it doesn't make sense to volunteer every time. As they approach the inn, they see a group of hoodlums hassling rat kebab vendors. I'm weary from the road and not in the mood. Flames dance from her fingertips. The punks scatter and the heroes receive a free snack for their trouble. Hey, we regained a little bit of SP. Spirit. Alright. So we captured the bug harassing the farms, and we captured one alive as requested. Got some EXP, got some good rep, and everybody shares in a good wide range of EXP. Nothing needs repair. Actually, we're going to call it right there. Another good day. When does this save, I wonder? Maybe I should hit the open doors button. Okay, that's where we'll call it before we start interacting in the inn or in the tavern. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.